Hello Cancer, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Hope that everyone is well. Today is actually the 22nd of May 2018. So this reading will be from the 22nd of May until the 31st of May 2018. It is a love and general reading. So just letting you know that Venus has just moved past it's been 3 days since Venus has moved into your sign. Venus is very, very comfortable. She loves being in Cancer. So what is Venus? Venus is love, money, anything that we give value to. So a lot of people may be beautifying their home, spending money on their home. Okay, now the house of Cancer is the house of family, foundation, parents, usually the mother, because Cancer is ruled by the moon. The moon is a feminine energy. And there is an opposition with Saturn. So opposition is, trying to find the balance between the two. Saturn is restrictions. And Saturn is in Capricorn, which is your karmic sign. It is the sign that is across from Cancer. We've also got Pluto there. So Cancerian people are going to be going through transformation. What the opposite sign to our house, to the sign that is our sun, moon, or rising, whatever is opposite is obviously going to be some sort of challenge, and challenges come up. Why? So we can fix things, so we can make things as they should be, balance things out. Now the Lover's card just fell out. It's in the reverse. Okay, this is the Witch's Tarot. So it is a 6. It's as though we're going back to the 5, which is the Hierophant. But also in the reverse, what does it mean? It means that obviously there's been some sort of a decision, head over heart decision, that you've needed to make or that you will be making. And wow, I just said that it goes back to the Hierophant. So we are talking about, what is the Hierophant? It is the energy of Taurus, but the Hierophant can be a committed partnership, a relationship, anything to do with religion, anything to do with our belief system, the divine. It's a very spiritual card. Now, if this is about business, the Hierophant is all about the hierarchy, right? We have to answer to someone who is above us. Now, if this is you, you are in charge, okay? You are calling the shots. If you are in a corporate work environment, this could be your boss as well. Now, we all know that Uranus moved into Taurus on the 15th of May. And there was a new moon in Taurus as well. So we are going to break down in the next 7 years what does not work for us, what we don't value. But the star, and the star is Aquarian energy, the star says that whatever you're going through will be a healing for you. Maybe you need to go through restrictions. Sometimes the Hierophant can be restrictive energy because committed partnerships and relationships and dogmas can be quite restrictive sometimes. The star is also a wish card, dear Cancer. So the moon is in Virgo. Virgo is beautiful. Virgo is putting in the hard work, right? Virgo is perfectioning things. So there's a very earthy quality about it. Let's see what the cards are telling us for the second half, I should say the last 10 days of May. I think I will leave the astrology part at that. There's too much that I can go into, and you guys are here for the tarot. Just another thing before I put down the cards. Thank you so much for all the positive feedback in relation to my reading, which was titled Uranus in Taurus, New Moon in Taurus. Okay, a lot of people are asking about astrology lessons, tarot lessons. I will get organized and see what I can do. Okay, Cancer, we've got the Empress, which is in the reverse. Here she is. So, that is in the now position. The challenge is Two of Swords. That's the challenge position. In the distant past, we have the Strength card. This is the card of Leo. In the recent past, we have the Justice. 3 major arcana cards already. Crowning your reading is the Two of Pentacles. In the near future, we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. In the position of you is the Queen of Wands in the reverse. In the environment position, we have the Ten of Swords. In your hopes and fears is the Page of Pentacles. And the outcome card is the Page of Wands in the reverse. Now, I just went to pick up that card and I got a glimpse of the Page of Cups. I'm going to take it anyway. And we've got the Knight of Cups. That is funny because who had the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups? I think, was it Taurus? I think it was Taurus. So for those of you, and we did have the Hierophant card fall out. So for those of you that are dealing with a Taurian person, individual, the general energy, which is this card here, the Knight of Cups. And it's funny because the Knight of Cups was exactly in that position at the bottom of the deck. So Taurian energy, as I said, our value system, right? What we value, what we place value on. Taurus is all about the comforts. It's about the 5 senses. It looks as though there is an offer being brought forward. Now, you may have Taurus as your sun, moon, or rising. If you are cross-watching and you are Taurus, then this is your reading, of course. But we do have another water sign here. If it's not you guys, then it's Scorpio or Pisces. Now, I don't have the card of Scorpio and I don't have the card of Pisces. So far, it could be any water sign, but I do believe that this is your energy here. Okay, let's begin. We've got the Empress, which is in the reverse. Now, the Empress speaks of growth, expansion. She's a number 3. So, being in the reverse says that there is no expansion, no growth at the moment, right? And also that when I have reverse cards, they tend to go back one step. Why? Why do I say that? It's because it's as though you have not graduated to the 3, the major arcana, the Empress, which is all about loving, nurturing energy, taking the harvest or waiting for the harvest, right? Because 3 in the tarot is an initial point of growth, but there is room for more. It is quite a successful stage, but we're not at the 3 yet, which takes us back to the 2, which would be the High Priestess. What is the High Priestess all about? It's all about secrets being kept, holding back on information, not giving it to the world. Now, the High Priestess is usually, because there is the position where she's sitting, we've got 2 poles on her sides, right? So for me, and it is a number 2, 2s are always a door open for me. Twos many times speak of relationships. It speaks of trying to find the balance. It speaks of even making a decision. So I'm going to say that because the Empress is a pregnant woman, she can be a mother figure, right? Because she's a pregnant woman, for some of you, because we've got the Ten of Swords here, right? And the Empress in the reverse. This could be speaking about a miscarriage. This could be speaking of difficulty in being able to fall pregnant. So maybe there is a decision that's necessary to be made. And it's not easy. I feel the energy that this is not easy for a small amount of you out there. Okay, so if there is difficulty in acquiring a child, as I said before, going back to what I was saying, if this is a 3 and we go back one step, it's a 2, which says that you have not graduated to the 3 yet. So this could be speaking about time. Saturn is in its home sign of Capricorn. Saturn does produce restrictive energy. We also had the Hierophant there. And the Hierophant speaks of believing in what? In commitments, in whatever you are hoping to acquire, to accomplish. You need to believe. You need to be positive about what you can or cannot do in your life. Now, if this is not a literal pregnancy, this could speak of finances, right? So, difficulties in acquiring the harvest. Maybe it's not time yet. Maybe, you need to wait. Sometimes the apple is not ripe to fall off the tree. So, I'm going to leave that card at that. I think I've stayed on that card too long. There were a few messages coming out there. So we've got another 2 here. It's the challenge position. Another decision. Some of you have already been through a decision. You've had to make a decision, but you're not at the end of the road yet. There's still things that need to be worked out. This woman is wearing a blindfold. As I said, with the Empress card going back to the High Priestess, there is a lack of clarity. So you are hoping to go with your intuition, because swords are all about perception. The High Priestess is all about intuition. So the challenge is to try and steer through whatever situation you're going through your intuition and through your intellect, right? And even maybe with your belief system, because of that Hierophant card. Now, we've got another 2 up here. 2 of Pentacles. It's in the upright, which says that things are still up in the air. You're trying to juggle things. 2 people, 2 situations at work. It could even be in love. Some of you may be closing the door on one person, opening the door on another. We've got a couple of signs here. We've got Libra. We've got the Empress is. It can be Taurus. Again, Libra. We've got strong Libran energy here. We also have the 2 of Swords, which is air qualities, right? We've also got Wands here. So we've got, I would believe, and because some people do say that the Empress is Aries, we could be speaking about particularly, my God, in relation to Aries qualities as well. So, now we've also got the card of Leo. So out of the fire energy here, we've got Aries or Leo. In the distant past, we've got the Strength card. Now this is in the upright. Leo is all about what we truly love. Leo is always about children as well, because it is the 5th house in the natural horoscope. Now, Leo always is someone who likes to, be there for people. They like to shine their light. They give warmth to people. They are ruled by the sun, so they're givers, right? But they can be sometimes on the downside. Their shadow side is that they can have a strong ego, right? So they cannot be put into a box. They cannot be imprisoned. They're free spirits, right? They're very passionate. They're very strong, believers in action. Wands are all about action. Here, the card being in the upright can speak of patience as well. So how does that speak to you? For those of you that are trying to acquire a child, then this card is saying that you're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to trust. And the card of the Hierophant always speaks of trust as well. So in the recent past, we've got the Justice card, and thank goodness it's in the upright. Balancing out the scales. Some of you may be going through legal issues, and it's not easy. It has not been easy for you, but it is in the upright. Now, there is some decision that is pending. Could it be that some of you might be going through legal issues, and there could be an offer which is coming? There we go. Look, we've got the 6 of Cups. Oh my goodness. 2 of Cups. Oh goodness. 4 of Wands. 6 of Cups. Another number of balance. This card does speak of children, innocence, trust, but it also can speak of someone from your past. We've got the 2 of Cups in the upright. 2 of Cups in the upright is 2. It's a 2, which speaks of balance. It is in the upright. And then we've got the 4 of Wands, which is a celebration. It is a housewarming. Some of you may have bought a new house, right? And you have come to some point of celebration. Some others of you, maybe someone has come forth, your partner has come forth with an offer. Maybe it was not the right time. I don't know, whatever it speaks of to you. We've got children here, we've got some sort of an agreement here, and we've got a house. We've also got another offer. So these are 4 absolutely beautiful cards here, dear Cancer. And we could be talking about the past, because the general energy is the Knight of Cups. Here we're going back. Going back at some point. It could even be 4 years back with the 4 of Wands. It could be 4 months. For others of you, it could even be 4 days. So some sort of, as I said, housewarming, party, any sort of celebration. This could be an engagement, right? And some of you may be coming along with children. Maybe this is someone from your past. Whatever the case, this is another offer that is coming in here. So, you know that the cards have got many layers. So there are so many stories here. The Justice card here can speak of, yes, balancing out. Libra is the house of partnership. It is you finding your balance. Maybe there is a lot of preparation, and just, if some of you are preparing for a wedding, right? Because, as I said, this could be another offer coming through, and it could be you taking your relationship to the next level. The 6 of Cups could be someone from your past, right? And then for others of you, maybe your partner is offering, if this is someone from your past, if you are offering your cup to someone from your past, let's say, then you are taking your relationship to the next level. Others of you that have had the celebration, that have tied the knot, are trying to have a child, right? So things are up in the air. There are major decisions being made. Maybe some of you are just really busy preparing. And with the Empress in the reverse, right? It could speak of a lot of money going out. As simple as that. Now in the near future, we've got the Eight of Wands, which is in the reverse. So you are standing up for what you believe in. Sometimes we've got naysayers, because going back with this card in the reverse says that messages are not coming through, travel is not being able to be made, or that you've got people against you and you're standing up for what you believe in. Some of you may be wanting to move home, move to another place where you can build your home, where you can begin your home, right? This is in the reverse. So we go back to the 7. So maybe there is a period of stagnation, something that is being held up because of a decision which is necessary to be made, an important decision. And as I said, you could be dealing with information that is hidden. Now, as I was shuffling, the Lover's card was in the reverse, right? So the Lover's card for me is a very karmic relationship. It is something that is necessary to go through, right? And as I said again, time could be the issue. Let me see. In the position of you is the Queen of Wands. Now, I was talking about ego, right? This fire sign is in the reverse. She may have a very strong ego. She may, because she could be a business owner. Many times this queen she's a leader, right? She's a fire sign. She leads, she calls the shots. She's very, very creative. Now, the Empress with the Queen of Wands could be the same person. She's in the reverse, which says that she's not able to lead. She's lost her spark for whatever reason. And it could also speak of business is not going very well at the moment, right? But just thinking that these two women could be two different people, two different energies, right? One is a more earthy energy and the other one is very fiery. So for those of you that are in relationships with a fire sign, Leo or Aries, or with a Taurus or Libra, right? Then these are the people we are talking about, the women that we are talking about. Now, could these be males? Yes, they could. This is a general reading. Also, this could be a same-sex relationship. We've got two queens. One is a major arcana and the other one is just a simple queen. So this one is higher up. This one is the energy of her, of the Empress, is stronger because she has the universe behind her. This is the divine, right? So there could be a sense of competition at work, in business, and it's quite a ruthless competition here, if I might say. Now, in the environment position, we've got the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, which speaks of deception. It speaks of intellectual hardship, feeling as though you are as low as you can ever get. There is pain, there is anguish, there is trauma. This is all about trauma. And I hate to see this card in the position of the environment. This speaks of being deceived. But if that has happened, then it can't get any worse than what it is. it's a 10, which breaks down to a 1. Now, in the hopes and fears, we've got the Page of Pentacles, which you obviously are hoping for some sort of new beginning. You are hoping to stabilize a situation where you can begin again. You are trying to build on this pentacle. Now, pages are always messages that come in that bring in change. Now, this can be monetary, this can be in relation to your stability, or even what you value. Now, this can also be an adolescent child as well. So this is what you are hoping for. Page of Wands, this is the outcome card. And we've got another page. So we've got 3 pages. So we could be talking about 3 children. We've got a fire sign, we've got a water sign, and we've got an earth sign. This could be 3 children that are in your situation, right? You'll have to let me know if that is the case. We've got the Page of Wands in the reverse though, which says when it is in the upright with the Witch's Tarot, this child, this adolescent, is calling out, speaking passionately and yelling at something. So yelling at someone, screaming a message out. This is a message that is not coming in. Why? Because it's in the reverse. If this is your energy or your partner's energy, it's quite a youthful and not mature energy. So the message is delayed. The message is not coming through. Or there is no risk being taken because it's in the reverse. Now here we've got the Page of Cups, which is a very emotional offer, which is coming in suddenly. Again, it's quite a youthful energy. Whatever comes in, again, this is another message. Now, this is a very emotional message and this is a passionate message which is not coming in. So what can that mean for you? Is it that the offer that is coming through suddenly, unexpectedly, is not known yet? Is it that the offer that's coming through is without a risk? The offer that is coming through is not being able to be accepted because of the lack of risk wanting to be taken here. There is no risk here. It's not happening. Or if it is coming through, then your partner is not reciprocating. Whatever this offer does speak of for you. I'm going to look at the Ten of Swords. And it is in the upright, which says that it is the 10. Let's see what this backstabbing energy is all about. What this deception is portraying here for you, dear Cancer. Let's see, 3 Sibyllers. So we've got Prigione, which is Capricornian energy. This is where Saturn is. Saturn is in Capricorn. Restrictions here, not being able to move. Dogmas. Children, whatever baggage you have is not letting you move. And children are not baggage. Please don't think that children are a blessing, right? Whatever it is though, there is restrictive energy here, difficulty. So we've got the Dottore, which is healing. Now with the Ten of Swords and the Dottore here, it says that whatever wounds you have been put upon you, whatever heartache, heartbreak you have gone through. We've got the Doctor here. And this can be a literal doctor. It can be a metaphorical healing. but it also can be a solicitor. And here we've got the L'Amante. L'Amante is, for me, the same energy as the Knight of Cups. Okay? So, dear Cancer, if you are offering your cup to someone, then there will be healing. If you think that the cup will not be accepted, it will. If you have been through heartache and heartbreak with a previous relationship, dear Cancer, it is time for something new to come in. Take the risk. That's what the advice is here. Take the risk. Let me look at this Page of Wands, which is in the reverse, with the Page of Cups. If you've been hurt in the past, then obviously you are scared to take a risk. But without taking a risk, without trying, you'll never know. Okay, we've got the dispiacere, which is tears and hurt. Then we've got the conversazione, which is around a table, pleasant conversations with family members, with people at work, if this is all about work, and partnering up with work, or being backstabbed through something restrictive energy. Now, do you have a difficult boss? Do you have someone who is very hungry, very stingy, very, when I say hungry, I mean very money hungry, someone who is quite manipulative? Because we do have two women here who are in the reverse. Both can be bosses, right? So, now this could be a family situation, right? And then we've got the Il Nemico. So the Il Nemico, which is showing up in all the readings at this point in time, Il Nemico is the enemy. The enemy which is moving away. Moving away from who? It's as though he's done the damage. He's put those swords in your back. And now he is moving away. He's sneaking away very quickly. Now, could he be a family member? Could he be someone who's at work? He's already struck. He's done the damage. And look, he's holding a snake. So that snake says that, yes, snakes can sting. They can bite you. They can bite. But then snakes also shed their skin. So there is a point of, change here. There is a point of, like the onion that sheds, that you peel the onion, right? Peeling off the layers. Now, family can be supportive. They are here. This is the pleasant conversations as well. So we've got a few meanings with these feelers. I would like to look at the two reversed queens, the Empress and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Now, if this is you, the Queen of Wands, because she is in the reverse, here, I feel as though, because this is your position, I feel as though you've lost your spark. Lost it. You've taken a step back. Okay, we've got lettera, which is news coming in, but it also could be legal papers. Messaggero, we've got two messages coming in. One could be from afar as well. And then we've got the Nemica, which is the female energy. The female energy and a female enemy. So what is happening here? What news is coming in? If this is not a real female, then this is the energy. Okay, she does take off her mask. So with the news that is coming in, could make you feel could make you lose your spark, could make you feel as though you've been stabbed in the back. If this is your energy, if this is someone else, then beware, be careful of this person. You will receive the information though. The masks are falling off. Let me take one more card. Now we've got the Ilnamiko and we've got the Namika, which is the male and the female enemies. And I don't remember, another sign had both. I just don't remember. And then we've got the Allegrezza al Cuore, which is 3 people here. Okay, 3 people. Also, and as I'm saying, when I have 3 people, especially with this card, I feel as though we could be talking about a triangle, a love triangle. 3 people. We've got the 2 women here, and we've got the Knight of Cups, right? So we could be talking about 2 females and 1 male, or the other way around. Here we've got 2 males and 1 female. Whatever works for you. Now, another meaning to this card is happiness, right? And I would say that as soon as the masks come off, you will be able to steer through this difficult energy. Whatever it is, the information that's coming in may be difficult to start off with, but it will get you out of this prison. And, you know, I might be speaking to maybe 1% of you. This can be real prison, like someone is in the pound, and it could be time for those doors to open. Okay, because with the 10 of Swords there, it's the end. I'm going to look at the Empress with a decision that is necessary to be made. So we've got delirante, deliriousness, silly actions. We've got sospiri, hoping and wishing that these ships will come in. And then we've got the Viaggio, which is the card of voyage. Voyage means travel. For me, the Viaggio is practically the same person, but here I see more Sagittarian energy, like traveling, real travel, movement, right? So, this can speak of real movement, travel, someone at a distance. The 3 of the Sospiri is like the 3 of Wands, again, looking across the seas. We've also got another 3 here. There's 3 people here. The Empress is also number 3. So, what can I say? 3, 3, 3. We've got 3 threes, let's say here. My goodness. And then we've got another 3 here, which will make 12. A 1 and a 2 equal 3. There is growth and expansion here. Or we're talking about a love triangle. 2 is company, you guys. 3 is a crowd. You have to close the door on one to open the door on another. You cannot balance 2 people out. It is not right. And look here. We've got both these cards are 1s. And then the Il Nemico is an 11. Look at that. Right? Now adding these numbers together equal a 4. Speaking of home and family. Okay, let me see. I would like to see what this Justice card is all about. Now Cancer, Capricorn is your opposite house. It's your karmic house. 2 cards dropped out and 1 flipped open, so I'm going to take it. So we've got the Donna di Servizio, which is the helper, the servant. This is Virgo energy. This is someone who helps you, right? Could be a friend. And then we've got Superbia, and we've also got the Merchant, which is the businessman. This is the person who may be looking at contracts. Again, we've got import, export, business here, dealing with foreign places, people at a distance, right? So this is something wonderful that you are putting a lot of thought into. The Justice card being in the upright says that you will find your balance. Financially, it's looking good. If you are trying to make a decision here in relation to business or even any other contract, you are still juggling here, right? Because of lack of information. But there is growth here. We've got a lot of threes. Threes mean expansion. Now, we all know that Jupiter is in Scorpio, bringing things up from what are hidden, things that are deep beneath in the dungeon, let's say, bringing everything up to have it aired. So they will become known to us what Jupiter is bringing up for us to work through. Jupiter will be moving into Sagittarius towards September, October. So whatever is coming up, and Jupiter is still retrograde, it is for us to work through. Know that in the long run, these things that are coming up to be cleared and aired, they are jewels, and one day you will look back on these things and you will say, that's why it happened. There is a reason for everything that we go through. Dear Cancer, I think that I will leave it at that. I have given you so much information. This is a general reading, so yes, it took a bit longer than usual, but I know that a lot of you do appreciate this extra information. Cancer, thank you for being here. Just wanting to mention that the readings for June will be up before the 5th of June. I have got a lot of things going on, end of May, and even getting these readings out has just been real hard. So I do hope that you appreciate this. Thank you for your patience. Sending you my love. And as I said, Venus is in your sign, so expect beautiful things to come in for you. Thank you all. Bye-bye.